Hello everybody and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop, where I'm like so slouched, like my stomach is like mad at me and I'm like girl, I'm just chilling and I'm so slouched in this chair, so hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the audio's not like, I don't sound like I'm in a tin can or something as I try to roll around in my armchair or whatever this is. You know, in your chair, like, you have, like, a mat. One of my friends loaned me a mat that you can put your rolly chairs on so you don't get stuck in the carpet, you know? But those always get, like, these divots that are slightly not where you actually want them to be. They're, like, a little further back. And I'm like, I keep sliding back into them, and I keep trying to scoot forward. Anyway, it's fine. I was looking, where did I leave? Yes, the beach. I'm gonna go to the beach today so I can get this achievement. Oh, I can move with the ASD, AW, whatever, AWSD. Let's go. Beach. Beach loves crime. The beach loves crime. That makes sense. Beach fantasy. Or beach crime fantasy kids. It's actually maybe... Well, I just hate to, like, get rid of the ones I already have out. I don't know why. I just do. Like, I don't know. Beach... fantasy, even though I do it frequently. Yeah, sure. We're doing it. Look how cute it is. I love it so much. Just gotta make sure there's no flotsam to pick up. It's a beach. Yeah! You and a growing crowd of customers thoroughly enjoyed the sun at the beach. Okay, so the crowd gets bigger. That's nice. Maybe that's why well, no, I was going to say the pier has a lot of people, but the flea market did pretty well this last week. I've only been there twice. I should definitely go to bed soon. I should not record another hour and a half. Not that I have any plans for tomorrow, but I like to go to bed before midnight. Alright, let's see. I'm sorry I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I'm looking for a fresh kid's book, but I won't read it if it's super dry. What kid's book is dry? The Dark is Suzanne Cooper. One of the old... That's not dry. That's Hello Lighthouse. Oh, it's a picture book. Last keeping his wife, guarding the coast, waiting for the arrival of their child. At the end, wave goodbye to the lighthouse on their return to the mainland. Oh, okay. Redwall! Freaking love Redwall! Marry Mr. Metal. The Happy Prince and Other Tales. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna give you Redwall. Okay, good. I was like, if you call it dry, I'll be very upset. It's not. I read it to my younger sisters when they were small. Battle Royale. This is not Fortnite. Maybe I didn't bring enough kids' books. Hello, small child. Summer what are the best? My parents wanted to go somewhere on holiday, but I said, you can go without me then. I don't want to sit in a car all day. In Buxtonbury, I can just take my bike to the beach. What? I've never met a child who would say that. I mean, going in the car is kind of rough, but like, I don't know. In the U.S., if you want to go on holiday, you gotta go far. You know? For the most part. I guess if you lived on a coastline, but, you know, on holiday, you want to go somewhere else. Anyway. Wild. This is a strange child. Oh, goodness. Plus, all my friends are here. I'd miss out on the best jokes if I went away. Okay, that's fair. What is this smirk? There's only one thing we're missing for the summer. Sand castles. Sell 15 fantasy on the beach? Okay. Oh, more fantasy books, of course. For sure. If we sell all 7, we'll be almost halfway. To be fair, I think I got that... Yeah, so... I got it after I'd already sold one. Oh. Yes, I see you. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. Don't give me romance. I hate those pesky love triangles. Though. What? That sentence doesn't quite work. It feels like some of these are like, they're like pre-programmed, like slot in certain places. And then sometimes they don't quite work. I'm a fan of the book, like Flower Fables, collections of fairy tales and poems. It's a charming and delightful book, illustrated and easy to read for children and adults of any ages. Okay. An intimate photo of an unpopular girl gets leaked to her whole school. A sprawling ensemble play told from the mouths of the female classmates who judge her as critically as they judge themselves. A scathing play about gender inequality and cyberbullying. That sounds horrifying. Autograph. Man, Foster. Her hopes share a love previously blocked by grief. A tiny novella full of concern and comfort. Oh, okay. The Glass Menagerie. My sister performed in that one. Talk about mama drama. Something less than to Carmilla, the lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. I think I'm in Libby waitlist for like the new the sort of retelling of Carmilla. I should maybe read the original though. All that has a special. I need to go find my Poe collection. East of Evil. Helene. A 16th century version of Helen, a romantic interpretation of the Iliad from the actual 16th century. Oh, this is not a real one. A historical play in a St. Buxton classic for a reason. Okay, that sounds sick though. Doing like not a modern retelling of Helen, but like set in a different, like in medieval period or something. That would be interesting. Less than 200 pages. Wow. Hello Lighthouse feels way too young. Yay! Yeah, you guys match. Everybody's wearing red. What is it, the Lunar New Year? It's coming up for a few days, at least the time of recording. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'd love to get a new mystery, also I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Okay, but life's too short to read a book with over 700 pages. Au contraire. I read a book last year called Pilgrim, which was my first foray into medieval fantasy, or medieval horror. It's just over 700 pages, I think. It was very interesting. I don't think it would necessarily hit with everybody, but it had a very strong start, kind of a good lead-up, kind of a muddy middle, and the ending was pretty good. But yeah, and a book that big, I kind of would expect it to get muddy in the middle, but it was really interesting. I like the idea of seeing horror through the eyes of like a medieval lens. You see like an eldritch horror. What would a medieval person think? You know, how would they react? And as many would assume, it tends to be couched very religiously. Like it tends to, as if it actually happened, right? But like, you know, it makes sense for it to be couched in a very religious aspect, like hell and demons. But it's early Christianity. During the Second Crusade. Not the fourth one. That was the one that was ill-fated trying to go to Egypt. I think it was the Second Crusade. Kind of a disillusioned knight and his compadres and people he meets along the way. One of whom it talks about like they have a Muslim man, he used to fight for the other side. Where you have the Crusade, the European side, and the Middle Eastern side. My brain, it's late. I'm losing it. But he talks about Muslim and like pre-Muslim, like pre-Islamic beliefs. Sort of the mysticism. Not like totally, but like it utilizes all that to like incorporate into the story. Which was very interesting. I don't think it did quite enough, interestingly enough, for 700 pages. I think it could have done more with all of those, with incorporating everything, including like Judaism and stuff like that, like early Judaism and all kinds of cool stuff. But it was very interesting. I do recommend it. Oh, interesting. Thrilling, twisted mystery drama. Well, here you go. This looks perfectly mysterious. You're welcome. Didn't sell a single travel or classic or drama. Only sold 3 fantasy books. Tomorrow's gonna rain. Today's the waterfront market. Yay! Rare comics bundle. These are Celestia. Must-read classics. I have too many classics. We need more travel books. More staff books. Listen, I have 3 equipped now, yo jerk. Yeah, and look who's out of sailing today. Shut up. And decided to sink your ship this time. Look at you're all seaworthy. Did your vessel have a name yet? SS Scampy. My car's name is Dusty, so we can go with Destiny. Sounds very serious, mate. I like it. You're mean business, eh? Very good. I'd say you're ready for our little fish market now. See my special offers? Raw fish. Yes. I could just put that in plus 15% danger. That's so funny. It's a dead fish. An awning. Oh, I would love an awning. Oh my gosh. I want an awning so bad, actually. Yeah, okay, I won't. You should cook it. But if you don't eat fish, maybe share it with others straight. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. Puppy, I have fish for you. He is... Yes, buddy, this is for you. I love you! Yay! He looks so excited. Seems like he enjoys fish. He better. He lives on the ocean. Feed the stray. He seems to like fish. And you, apparently. Yes. We are friends. Do I get to... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't get to talk to this guy? Just that guy? Just that guy over there? Okay, fine. I gotta save up money to buy the awning. Although at this point, I was hoping... Oh! Hey, he's following you. Seems like he really wants to stay in the movie. I'm trying to take him home with me. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. He used to live on a fishing boat, but now he never leaves your side. Plus 3 to daily expenses. Animal, warm, standing, calming, large. Oh my gosh. Yes, he's so cute too. I love his coloration. Behemoth Bailey. I like Behemoth, not Buddy. Behemoth. Yes. Behemoth. He's just a tiny little baby boy. He's just a tiny baby boy named Behemoth. Adopt a dog with a fish. Oh, welcome to the tiny family. I'm actually gonna cry. This is really sweet. I love this dog. I love this dog. I love this dog so much. Everybody's gonna be so happy to come to my shop. I need to get a dog bowl. Oh, I did them all. Yay. Yay, I completed the waterfront. I'm trying to complete everything that they've given me for the areas before the month is up. I don't think I probably won't get everything, but I'm trying to get as much done as possible. Honestly, I shouldn't buy the awning, but now, especially now that I have a dog, I want to give the dog some shade. Oh my gosh, I have like 40,000. Anne, hello! Look, I'm a little embarrassed for getting involved in my plant rescue scheme last night. Girl, I will help you commit crime. Arson, even. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. It was honestly the biggest, like, true love gesture I've ever seen. If somebody walked up to me and handed me a large plant, like, I'd be like, are we married now? You know what I mean? Oh, it looks really good there. Maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit, I was feeling a little reckless. The long summer break must be getting to me. How so? Oh, you know, I function best on routines. Dude, I feel you. Whenever I have a long break from uni, I sort of, fall apart. Yeah, I don't know. Just feeling a little irrational lately. But it's fine. Yep, all good. Once my plant science classes start again, I'll be just fine. Man, I wish I'd taken more plant classes back in the day. Like, more botany classes. Would have been so cool. Anyway, all my friends are gone for the break, fancy holidays on boats, planes, and the like, so that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave you to it for the day, yeah? See you around. Listen, I love you. She's really cool. I like her a lot. She gave me a plant. We're married. Oh my gosh, they're basically gone. I quite like the feeling of a heftier book. Also, I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. I can't get enough of North and South. Oh, okay. I think I literally have that one. Okay, yeah, let me give you not a travel book. How big is North and South? It won't say. Sophisticated, large book. None of those. That's a big one. East of Eden, you would probably like a John Steinbeck if you liked North or South. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the John Steinbeck. You can't go wrong with the classic one, East of Eden. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'll do anything to help you. I will rage if none of the characters kiss, and I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. Also, I typically go for character-driven novels. That's the first time somebody's asked me for a character-driven novel. Alright. Okay, I will rage if none of... Girl, I respect it. Oh my gosh, Babel. I haven't read that, but it's on my list of things to read. I love linguistics, alternate reality, language, and like how it's used, both for good and for ill. Eric Chant? The Crestomancy Castle? Okay. The Barcode Tattoo. What? YA sci-fi dystopia? The Giver? You're putting that in fantasy? Dang. Dragonette Prophecy, Wings of Fire? Yeah. Character driven. I think that she's a female. Sutherland. Tui T. Sutherland. Prophecy. Yeah. Okay, interesting. This isn't... I don't know about romance, though. Ugh, I don't know about romance. Those don't have romance. Drama? Jane Austen's the epitome of female-penned literature. It is character-driven, too. Let's try. Okay, good. Okay. I am out of travel books. Oh, no. Look at all the money I am making. I don't have enough books. Okay, maybe I do need another shelf, but none of these have moved. That's crazy. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas, and I want a suspenseful thriller. What? You want a new pastime and you want a suspenseful thriller? Another serial killer. Crack codes and ravel series and explore gripping historical mysteries from ancient ciphers, World War II's enigma. Singe invites you to learn cryptography and investor skills. Okay. Room of One's Own. Need to read it, bro. Upgrading and repairing PCs. From 1988. Oh my gosh. 1,200 pages. Who might want to upgrade all the way to an unbelievable 64 megabytes of RAM. That's 1988 for you. That is funny. And why is that? Why is that in here? A new pastime. Ooh. Aesop's. I was like, I need to find a copy of Aesop's Animal Fables. And some of the old... I know my family has some somewhere, but I remember reading them as a kid. And my nephew's not nearly old enough to read, but it'd be fun to read him those my sisters and I used to read those fairy tales to each other. And we were like, what's the point of these? Like, the 3 plates one or something. I don't know, some wacky ones that it was just like, we would try to figure out like what the moral was. We're like, what is the point of this? Death of the Salesman, yeah. Oh, a hobby. Dude, I don't know. No way. Repairing PCs, like old-timey PCs. So, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm actually starting to like the song drafts. Anyway, I just noticed Everybody's wearing blue here. So everybody wears red at the beach, and everybody wears blue here. I finally told Lux, our drummer, that I've been doing some songwriting, and they've been begging me to show them. What do you mean you haven't told them this whole time? You've been, for weeks, you've taken time off from work and everything, you haven't told them that you're songwriting? But I reckon I want to wait till Moira's back, because I don't want to do this without her. You might notice that I can be a bit scatterbrained, and Lux is even worse, so Moira is our de facto leader. She went on a big backpacking tour this summer, and the band's been kind of on a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it. For the whole album release and all. She likes my songs, that is. I hope she likes my songs. Oh, another thing I meant to ask. Your books are all secondhand, right? Got some room for donation? Yes! Oh, cool! So old music learning materials. That's cool. If it inspires someone else to pick up music, that'd be dope as hells. I needed fact books, but if they're all music books, that will be crazy. Okie dokie, thanks for taking those off my hands. Okie dokie sounds like a very American thing to say. Why are you saying that? Because you're going mate every other sentence. I'll be on my way now. Also saying cheers. Shiver me timbers, I love Wayne. I am so sorry. People are wanting the travel books. I don't have any. Baroque is so rad. I bet you would like that one. Wow, apparently I need to get another shelf for this area. I was thinking I've been doing fine with one, but... Pedagogy of the Oppressed? Whoa. This foundational text illustrates how traditional teaching modes reinforce colonial and classist power imbalances and proposes an alternative that treats students as co-creators of knowledge via dialogue and collaboration. I remember reading articles about stuff like that back when I was in college. Alas, maybe other countries will utilize that, but I don't think the US ever will. Gotta get some inspo. I wouldn't mind something niche. Usually I find advice books a bit dull, but I can't get enough of Pedagogy of the Oppressed. That would be a wild thing to say in real life. Like, if you enjoy it, great. It's like something you could recommend to somebody or be like, oh, have you read this? It was really fascinating. But like, to be like, well, I couldn't get enough of it. In just random conversation would be like, Babble, yo, Babble. If you like Pedagogy of the Oppressed, you would like Babble. I'm gonna go on a limb on this one. Yes, okay. That it wasn't like a favorite, but I was like, dude, you should try Babble. I don't have any. I know Babble would change my life. That's what some people say. Fern came in and didn't. Happy Sailors. Fern came in and didn't say anything. I ran out of fantasy and travel. Look how much money I have. Should I? Looks like you managed to make a true friend out of our little stray. The two you make a great pair. Thanks. I kind of want to get the awning. I want the awning. +3 daily expenses. What? Well, it's sunny. +1 recommendation per day. You get +3 seconds for inspiration while it's raining. Oh, nice. Okay, and it's paintable. Okay, that was worth it. Alright, so what? What, brother? Doggy, come on. This would be, it's very difficult to travel with an animal, which is something painful to me personally, but something like this maybe, where you just like stayed in a little town and like things were pretty regular. That would be really, really beautiful. It'd be so cute. Okay, organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions. At our town's ongoing flea market in time. Oh, by the way, I was thinking while I was waiting for like some video stuff to set up, you know, that this would be actually a phenomenal game. I wonder if once they get what they want out of the tiny bookshop. It would be so cute to do a tiny bakery shop, like a traveling bakery shop. You know, basically we could just have food trucks, goods trucks. I don't know, with like food and books and plants. Like, let's get on it. Because for one thing, I saw one of the town areas is named Rye, and the other one's name's Thyme, like the plant thyme, and like the herb. And I was like, oh my gosh, like a little bakery shop would be so cute, like a travel mobile one. It would be so cute. So devs, if you happen to watch this, In your next game, please make it a little bakery, a little portable bakery. Kiki's delivery service, but portable. Yeah, books. Stray dog finally finds new home among cozy bookshelves. Woo! Oh yeah, we gotta put the new awning on. It's so cute! Ah! Oh god, why does it have to be blue? Wait. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, no! I see. I think it's better if it matches the roof like that. Is the dog wearing a... Oh my gosh, the dog is wearing a shirt and I can paint it. What color shirt do you want, buddy? I knew I should have named him Buddy because I'm gonna call him Buddy, but that's like a nickname, you know? He's a little sailor boy. It's so cute, I love it so much. Everything is so perfect. What do I want to do? Today's gonna be rainy. Should I go to the cafe? I haven't been to the Mega Mart. A rainy day at the beach would be nice. I should go to the lighthouse. I will go. I will go to the lighthouse. And I need my doggy. Oh my gosh. I need a bunch of drama books. Supposed to sell a bunch. What else? Fantasy and travel. I feel like I needed more travel last time, maybe, but we'll go with this. Also, the more drama books I have, the higher chance I have of actually selling them. Cheap. Let's go. My shop is so cute. Look at my dog. Time to go inside. Do you like the rain? Okay, well, is that why you're wearing a shirt, Bahina? Is it because it's raining? Oh, it's Fern. Hello, Fern. It's supposed to rain, but it is. I was like, it's kind of sunny, but I see. We're good. Probably won't get as many people, but it's fine. You read about Babel. Good. I just recommended it yesterday to somebody. Oh, look, they have reindeer. And they put their umbrellas down. Hello, I'm here on research. I'm up for something humorous. Also, I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. A humorous travel guide. That one's supposed to be funny. A dragon, a parent? In the final decade before World War II, all he witnessed in the history, Lewis travels through Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia to see the curtain start to fall on an era of French colonial rule. Interesting, 1951. Cook as you are. Have one clean pot. Oh, the birds. Homage to Catalonia. How about this one? Hehe, funny stuff. If I don't see it, I need to ask the devs. Can you put T. Kingfisher books in? Not that I've seen all the books by a long shot, but you know. Oh, yeah, sure. The last day of summer holidays should be spent at the beach. It's raining. There's so much more I wanted to do this summer. I haven't read nearly enough fantasy yet. What am I even going to brag about on the first day of school? I mean, you've read a lot. Also, is summer... I guess summer's kind of almost done. I'll have to check the calendar. That's a new personal best. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Wouldn't mind something with a detective. It wouldn't hurt if it had a thrilling, gripping plot. Well, the Hannibal Lecter series. Okay. Listen, I loved was it HBO or Hulu, whoever did the new Hannibal series with not Viggo Mortensen. Oh, I love him. I would marry him. Who is he? Oh my gosh, he's one of my favorite actors. Anyway, it's a new one. It's super, super good. I highly recommend it. I think this one sounds like what you want. Yes! Listen, I have plenty of fantasy. Don't be poo-pooing my fantasy. Oh, it's this person again. Listen, if you don't buy a bunch of drama books, I'll be upset. I'm already out of crime? I knew I should have brought more crime. You should help me or whatever. No. Oh, so they... Oh my gosh. Is it that they're color-coded based on what the favorite of the area is? Does it change? That would be so funny. Or is it like what each area is like said to have their number one preference? What French travelogues. So the cafe is crime? Oh, no, not cafe. The beach. The beach is crime. It was. Drama is supposed to be the lighthouse. Okay. Classics is supposed to be the cafe, I think. And the Mega Mart. I don't know. Can't remember. Anything like Night Sky with exit wounds. Gothic romance novels. Courageously explores violence and the delicacy of life. The author tells of the Vietnam War, of his experience 9/11, and of queer love. Wow, that would be a heavy series of books. Or series of poems. Gothic romance novels. Oh, I have heard of this one. Yes. One of the booktubers I follow reads like lit fic. This is supposed to be like literary fiction, I think. Not my thing. I don't read literary fiction, but she adored it. An anthology of Takatapui and LGBT writers from New Zealand. Let me get a picture of this. A literal body in the... What? This play jumps between the past and the present, examining scientific ethics and dramatics. Interesting. I'm not much of a play person, but... Miracle or trick of nature? What? As three families fight to claim her, their own secret seek to the surface. But Thames carries truth if anyone dares to follow it. Wouldn't you know who the child belongs to in 2018? Spring clean. Oh, interesting. It is nice. Spring cleaning is that I enjoy doing it. I do fall ones. I actually do one like once a season. It's nice. At least in my car. Because my car gets dirty real fast. And it can get a bit jumbly. So I regularly maintain it so that it doesn't get too jumbly. The Essential Calvin and Hobbes. Well, none of these were Gothic romances. Alright. I have heard about Legendborn. Every single YouTuber, like book YouTuber I follow, adores this series. The only thing holding me back is that it is young adult. And again, it's like, they make sense, and it's cool, and it's good, and like, they're great books, but I'm like young adult books, but I just have not necessarily wanted to read about like a coming of age teenager story. I want to read about kick-ass women in their 30s and 40s. You know, that's what I want to read about. We get aged out. I think that's my thing. We get, like, in the 30s and 40s, any male, woman, female, whatever, non-binary, anybody, we get people in their 30s and 40s get aged out of books sometimes, unless you want to read the lit fic. And I'm like, I don't want to read a mopey lit fic. I want to read a cool badass adventure story with like Amina Al-Sarafi, who's like a 50-year-old pirate queen. You know, that was a cool book. This one sounds cool though. A black woman, young black girl is essentially like a descendant of one of King Arthur's circle, which would be, it would be, I just feel like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it'd be one of those things where it's like elbowing the like whole like, oh, everybody in Europe is white thing, like right in the face, you know what I mean? Or like, oh, you can't be a true descendant because you're black, you know what I mean? It would be something like that would have to be in there. And look at this story about black women in pain through generations. I feel like that would crop up, but anyway, not a Gothic romance novel though. Steelheart. What? Oh, Brandon Sanderson. I was like, that sounds interesting. And Brandon Sanderson is great. He is good. But I think this is probably more young adult. That's right. The Giver had a series, and I was like, what? Starstruck. A brilliant feminist sci-fi play turned comic book series that you may not have heard of yet. I have not heard of that. I'm not a play or comic book enjoyer, but that sounds like an interesting premise. Alright, we've seen that one. The Ruins of Gorlum. Ranger's Apprentice. Dark retelling. An extremely adult exploration of politics, interpersonal relationship, and origins of the Wicked Witch of the West. I mean, isn't just the original Wicked very mature? Okay. Proust liked writing in bed. No shame if his book put you to sleep. Volume 1 of the world's longest novel. Okay. Gosh dang it. None of these are gothic romances. Okay, we'll try something similar to the poetry book. This one, I'm gonna... okay. It was similar to the last one, but not exactly what they requested. See, people weren't really going for crime. Now I keep running out of crime. Because I'm not doing that many. Wow, I already have 10 out of 15. Toy. Eh? Okay. Please buy the rest of my drama books. Break a leg. No, you. Classics and dramas. What a pretentious drama queen. I'm sorry, I'm bullying. It's hard for me to take the I'm so ostracized seriously when you're like a 15-minute walk from town. I hope I meet whoever the keeper is at the lighthouse. Also, that person doesn't have an entry in my book. I think they should be this one. Ooh. Old and maybe outdated. Ooh. Dog food's been added. Oh my gosh, so cute. Ooh, these ones are for the winter. Today is sunny, right? Maybe we'll go to the beach. Doggy! Oh, Doggy doesn't need a... Who's this sweetest boy? Where would Behemoth go? Would I put Behemoth in the car? Yes, you are. What a good dog. Shh, honey, I'm putting the books on right now. I'm looking for something with outer space, and I'm down for something fictional. However, life's too short for me to pay a book with over 700 pages. Okay. Space. No. 906 pages? No. No. I'm going to try this one. It's totally out there, literally. I don't have a ton of sci-fi. I would like to get some sci-fi. This is the first time somebody said nothing too niche. Instead of, I prefer niche. Like, girl, it's okay to be basic. I love pumpkin spice. Don't mind a fright. Oh, my horrifying. The cream tea killer. Why would you give them a name, you know? Like, I know that happens, like, that's a frequent thing, but it's like, don't name them. Just say, oh, that murderer, you know, the one. There can't be that many who have, like, serial killer tendencies in one town. I hope, knock on wood. Pick up books from a series, Carrie, It, Anxious People, Eye of Darkness. These are... Dog Watch Wakes. That's a kid's one, though. Book of Yokai. Ooh. Oh, I actually want to read... I was trying to find, like, a gothic poetry thing, like Japanese poetry, or, like, gothic Japanese stories. There was one on Libby that I put on a notification bell if they ever get it, but I was trying to see if they had any, like, similar in the library, and they didn't. I don't know why I felt like that would be, like, very nice to read for the Lunar New Year. Ooh. Helen Skells has a perfect name for a marine biologist and wrote the perfect book for all of us who are fascinated by members of the phylum Mollusca. Explore the history of these curious sea creatures. I love this kind of book. Oh my gosh, I love seeing people talk about their niche interests, especially about the ocean. That's really cute. I'm gonna read it. You don't mind a fright and a series. I mean, I have the Boxcar Children. And it's not niche. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Yeah, it's not scary. It's not scary. It's a kid's book. Oh, the kids are dressed in fantasy. They're maybe looking for more Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm picking it up. My friend recommended War of the Worlds. You're a baby. Don't read War of the Worlds. I wonder if the school season will affect whether or not children come to the book van, you know? If I will need to, like, put less kids' books in the van. Are you talking to the dog? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might be shy. Wait, you also need me to help pick up stuff. My mom told me we have to go home, but I don't have all my shelves yet. Picking up? Oh, okay. I'm looking at them for signs. Okay, it is called... You're very right. I have to look at all kinds of stuff from the sea, like starfish and mermaids and clams. Oh, sure. I'll give you my special marine biologist device. Oh, I get to collect seashells? Oh, I'm joking. Some more should have washed up by tomorrow. I just need 12 more. Okay. Collect 12 seashells for science. I would love to help you, become... interested in STEM or become more involved in STEM. Okay, bye. Also, I'm a stranger. Why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? So you can't go to play, and I like a book that doesn't take yourself too seriously, and you'll never outgrow children's literature. Well, did that one book go away that I tried to recommend? This one. I don't know, play? You want to play? Adventures of Huckleberry. Mature reading. It's not. This is... What? I mean, yeah, it deals with mature topics, but it's like listed as a children's book in some instances. A play. I mean, it's not a play. Okay, not a play. Play? No. Hamnet? What? It's familiar. Stratford, 1596. A marriage is on the rocks, and sudden illness threatens the life of a child. A short, tragic, and intricate novel about the short. That's a pretty average long story. Intricate novel about the familial inspiration behind the world's most famous plays. It never mentions the playwright by name. I see. Published in 2020. The bad year. Beowulf. And how much is it? I know it's a. We have no idea. Beowulf is an enigma. Not a play, though. It's a poem. This is a mature reading. Okay, all my plays are mature reading. Ace. What asexuality reveals about desire, society, and the meaning of sex. What does it mean to be asexual? Reimagine human connection by exploring intersections of identity, sexuality, and culture through a collection of critiques, reflections, and conversations with community. That sounds interesting. I don't think I have plays, like they're all boring or mature. I don't think I have anything for you, I'm sorry. I don't know, I mean, I guess I wanted to see if there was a difference between, like, recommending a book, like, just, like, winging it. Like, it seems like you might as well just, like, recommend one and hope for the best. Oh, please don't do the repeated, and I get a book. I won't read it, it's super dry and I have no use for old, outdated books. Okay, I just got like 7 gray hairs. However, you wouldn't mind something niche. What do you want? Fantasy? I mean, it sounds like she's looking more for a fact book, but this seems kind of like something she would like. I mean, she did just talk about seashells, so that should help you. We're getting there. See, I almost recommended her Legendborn. I think she just picked it up. Good. No, the days are so short. Sand castles. Oh, it didn't say, I thought I'd have to, like, activate it down here. Oh, a sea star counts? Okay. Oh my gosh, if I get to keep them in the end, that would be cool. Oh, they're hard to see. I was like, are there only going to be like 2 a night? Today's the flame. Seashell count reaches record high. Scientists baffled by rare seashell appearance. Let's see. Okay, good. It's already equipped. Can I... Yes. Or I could put it... Oh, yay! What if we swap these two? Yes. So I need to go to the flea market today. I was like, I'm saving up for the flea market, and then I bought an awning. Ugh. I think that would be alright. It's hard to tell. Can't remember what's like the least popular, you know? Bonjour. Dang it. Have some paint in these trying times. Please. Liminal green. I have to get it. I have to get liminal green. And I have to. But the paintings, they're not what I want. I want your other paints. I mean, the armchair is cute. But this is, for only 8 books, is a lot, you know? Like, that's 75. Is a lot. Oh, interesting. That's cute. While there are at least 5 kids' books in the upper shelves, plus 7% chance to kids' sale chance because they want to climb up and look. The baby doll is terrifying. Absolutely cursed vibes. 10 out of 10. 6% to spooky effects. Oh my goodness. And the bench is... I do not like the style of bench. Ah, let's go talk to one of my favorite people. Hello. I hope you still have some time. Yes. Some ferns. A grove, a bunch, a collective. Succulent. I do love succulent. I just don't like the bag that they're in. I do love the ginkgo tree, though. Meh. Okay, let's open up shop. Fern, please let me buy a bookcase from you. I saw something about how you're supposed to let me get more bookcases. Hello, doggy. I play. Catch! Oh my gosh, you can play catch with a dog! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's nice. Really rare trading cards. You bought some paint. Okay, sunglasses. Okay. Shh. I was worried that would, like, go away. Also, need a political message. I can always go for a good whodunit. A crime with... a crime thriller with political messages is actually probably pretty common. Maybe this one. Famous last words by Mooney's the gunman in a London hostage siege. Okay, interesting. Right, for the entertainment of crime-loving strangers. Don't like those kind of books. True Grit. Cross Indian territory here. This was published in 1968, please. Detective Pure, I cannot remember how to pronounce that, but it's Agatha Christie's. Oh. Something with a political message? Jurassic Park. Inferno, the greatest fan fiction of all time. Maria Stewart. I'm always like, Martha Stewart. What? Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. Streetcar Named Desire. Political message. Maybe. Pictures from Italy. Charles Dickens wrote travelogues? What? A vivid account of his sojourn in Italy with a thrilling blend of personal excitement and piercing social commentary on a land that both charmed and provoked him. Oh, I would have to read that. That would be interesting. Let me take a picture. Where's my phone? Interesting. The Komagawa Food Detectives. The story revolves around a father and daughter owning a unique restaurant. Interesting. A tiny atlas. Ooh. Right, okay. I've seen those ones. Yep. A Year in Tokyo. Oh, it's a content creator, though. Iron Widow. So good. I really enjoyed that one. And the sequel. I'm just gonna try this one. Yeah, there wasn't really a political statement there. Alas. What? Can I scrounge up more forgotten treasure than Harper? What is even... I was, like, skimming through that. I'll have to buy 7 items. Okay. I can do that. They're all very expensive, though. Too bad I bought those 2 paints before this. Gosh dang it. I'm glad I caught you. Those books you got me really paying off. I finally have a rough draft together for the songs. I mean, I kind of hate them all, but, you know, that's a me problem. Just gotta get over my perfectionism and stuff. Actually, would you give one of the songs a listen since it was inspired by your book recommendations and all? Oh, good. He did actually give me a demo. Stay up till day breaks, read until your eyes fall out, your sight turns dark, your spirit lifts, walk those hollow halls of history. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, interesting. Minus 10% to all other book sale chances, though. Yeah, I even managed to pick up this old boombox at the last flea market. Can play tapes very loudly. I hope it still works. I cannot talk. Should be good enough to play tapes at least. Yeah, let me know what you think. Actually, maybe I'm not ready for feedback yet. I'll get back to you on that. See you later, yeah? Boombox. I'll do it one day when I go to wherever it is that has a high degree of... What is it? What is it? Was it the travel log and the fact ones or something? I'm looking for a new piece for my collection. Knights, Romans, Vikings. I want to see some history. I want a book that at least takes it seriously, though. Okay. Gosh dang it. I knew I should have brought more fact books. Maybe this one? Yeah, I don't... Wow, I am not having good luck today. Anne's here. She loves drama. You got a dog? Oh my god, why didn't you tell me? He's so cute. Hi, cutie. I think he likes me. This just made my day. He does love you. I forgot what I was doing, but it doesn't matter now. My new mission is to pet this baby. Perfect. Please pet my dog. That's what he's here for. Oh my gosh, yes. That was so high up. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. I'm looking for something to do, you know, a new hobby. I prefer to read uncomplicated books. I'm a fan of... Oh, A Buzz in the Meadows. That's the, yeah. Okay. Oh, girl. You do not have a good selection of books today. Didn't it say that it was travel logs and classics? Okay, maybe the cookbook one. Okay. Whew. Yes. All the world's a stage, so give me a play, but I don't want to read anything from this century. The Crucible is one of my all-time favorites. Okay. No. You definitely want to play, you said. Wait, was this one? Interpersonal drama. Is it a play? Yeah, it is. You don't, but it's from this, well, no, this century would technically be the 2000s. Yes, let's try Streetcar Named Desire. Yay! Congratulations. I should get little totes. Fern, hello! Fern, I have so many travel books. What are you talking about? Oh, I could have just clicked on this. If I play it now, does it count? How pricey? How dare they? I should charge them for just looking. If you would do any of the other ones that you have, I want that one and I want this one. Maybe this cloud one. I do appreciate your masterpieces. I would like to have the other ones. Absolutely not going to do the baby doll. Maybe I can start, now that I'm getting enough stuff, maybe I can start making, like, not just color setups, but, like, gear setups, you know? It is paintable, which I assume means the bag would be paintable. I kind of want a chair, though.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to do maybe quality over quantity. Fine, I will get the armchair. +4 to daily expenses? That's crazy, lady. Bookseller continues to sell books. I do indeed. Apparently you can only get... Yeah. As you progress through the season, you'll slowly unlock additional types of shelves, with the antiquated shelf becoming available for 450 coins once winter hits. And you'll also get to know Walter better. He'll have one available at the weekly fish market. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. They're like, oh, get the storage box. I'm like, that is like 90 coin for 8 books. I don't want to do that. You can only fit 8 books in a storage box. What is it? A tiny little tote? That's crazy. Anyway, I should probably go ahead and call it here. I have recorded once again for about an hour and a half. How exciting. I really am enjoying this game. I'm sure it's not like the most thrilling, but it's very satisfying and for me. So I'll keep messing with it, seeing what kind of stuff we can get. I'm just bad as in real life. I don't drastically overspend, but I have a very hard time not buying books and shiny things that I enjoy, like plants and awnings. So I'm not like saving up a ton of money, but you know, I'm not going under. So there you go, motto for life. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Really quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons. First, I would like to give a quick shout out to my Acorn tier patrons, Aisling, Lauf, and Fane. Thank you so much for your support. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patron, Riscalito. Thank you so much for your support. As long lasting as it has been, I appreciate it. And I want to give an extra super special shout out to my Forest tier patrons, Nightshade and Christopher. Thank you guys so much for your above and beyond support. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one.